watch that intro over and over and over again.
Every time I get hyped.
Epic.
Oh man, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Welcome to session 6 of the Rotting Heart, a wonderful partnership campaign between us here at Blackwater D&D and Kobold Press. Thank you so much to Kobold Press for having us. We're so excited. I can't believe this campaign is coming to a close at some point very soon. It makes me sad, but I'm happy to be here. And tonight's gonna get spicy. So we'll go around and do some quick introductions. I have one announcement, and then we'll get started. Tim, take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Tim Carlson. I'm the DM for this campaign. I'm also the DM over on Blackwater D&D, and I use he/him pronouns. How about Gordy? You start us off this week.
Oh, sure thing, Tim. Hi everyone, my name is Gordy. I'm a comedian and performer, and I have a weird little nature show called Frick I Love Nature that's currently streaming on CBC Gems, so check that out. I'm playing Franklin Heavyheart, a gearforged minotaur shield fighter, and I'm gonna pass it on to Cody.
Hi, my name's Cody. I use he/they pronouns. I play Vladnafir, the Bearfolk Paladin Oath of Thunder, who uses he/him pronouns. I am a producer over at Blackwater D&D. Udhime.
Hi guys, I am Brianna, but many of you guys know me on the social medias as Utahime. I'm a cosplayer, an occasional streamer on my own channel when I get a chance, and TTRPG performer. And I play Orathia, who is an Alseid Circle of the Owls druid, and she, her pronouns for myself and for my lovely half deer, half elf girl. And let's pass it to Adam.
Or me? Or my name? Oh, my
Yes.
name is Adam Lucas. I use he/him pronouns, and I play. I almost said Vladnafir. I did the opposite of what you did last week. I play Von Veyroon, which is the other half of the Brothers Blair. This whole situation is very hot and is cooking my brain.
You don't have to wear it like
Veyroon
that.
also uses he/him pronouns, and you can find me at Blackwater as one of the cast members, and also at 80 Lucasa on Twitch, where I'll be doing a 30-hour capped subathon stream for my birthday on Thursday. This coming Thursday. So yeah, and Em, you did you introduce yourself?
Not yet, but here I am. Hi, everyone. Thanks. My name is Em. I am the creative director and a cast member over at Blackwater D&D. I use she, her pronouns, and my sweet, tiny plant thing, Gully. Gulliver Canopykin uses they, she pronouns and is a Piney warlock, Pact of the Talisman, and the Old Wood patron. And as you can see, my blight is bad. It's bad tonight, y'all.
No, it looks great. You're fine.
Thank you so
Looks
much.
like it looks great.
It's just a
It's
flesh
getting worse.
It's
but
just a flesh
fine.
wound.
It's fine.
It's fine. I have one announcement for everyone tonight on behalf of Kobold Press. They have a brand new Kickstarter coming, and you know if it's coming from Kobold Press, it's that good 5e content. It is their campaign builder, Cities and Towns for 5th edition. We love Kobold Press here at the Carlson household. We have almost every one of their books in either book or PDF format. The Kickstarter is coming in early May, and you can create and run 5e adventures that crackle with rich lore, dark plots, and glorious NPCs. It is a homebrewer's guide to building better fantasy cities. Now, I know a lot of you out there love that homebrew, so this is going to be for you. So when it comes out, you can go and you can follow to get notified when the Kickstarter drops. And just get on that because we love a good Kickstarter. I proudly say at least one Kickstarter a month, and I know I will be backing this new one from Kobold Press. So thanks to Kobold Press once more. We love them so much, and we're so happy to be here. So without further ado, Tim, take it away.
Ooh, all right. So if you're new with us tonight, here's what you may have missed. Last week, our party journeyed into the Underforest, traveling through the large hole beyond the Minotaur village. They descended into a bioluminescent root forest, where they managed to travel quietly and quickly, avoiding a spider drake. But they were set upon by a wraith bear, a bear spirit who had fallen victim to the blight that controlled it. They managed to separate and destroy the blight from the bear, who then helped them travel farther into the Underforest to the edges of the Sanguine Lagoon. It was there they crossed using an ice bridge, but not before they were attacked by a blood elemental and 2 blood zombies. As they managed to fend them off, and they made it across the tunnel that traveled. They made it across where a tunnel traveled down with blighted roots and unblighted roots colliding in kind of a furious mesh, with the lagoon behind them beginning to bubble and rise. And that is where we pick up, as you have just arrived on the other bank, and you can see this kind of tunnel opening, where you can see these roots kind of colliding and pushing, and you watch the unblighted roots kind of pushing the blight out enough to create a space that goes down as far as you can see, and you can hear the lagoon behind you beginning to bubble and boil and raise up as it like starts to subsume the ice bridge behind you. What would you like to do?
We gotta go. We gotta go right now. We gotta go.
Yeah, we need to leave. We need to move.
All right.
I'm gonna start running down the tunnel.
Sounds good. I'm going to have everyone roll initiative for this.
Oh, God.
Oh.
A little
What?
chase sequence.
Oh no.
Dice. Fell off the table. Dice. Ah. That's a bad
Oh,
roll.
I'm worried.
Yeah. What if we
I
didn't?
love characters with high initiative bonus.
Oh boy.
25 to 20.
22 for Gully.
Nice. All right, and 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
11.
All right.
13.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wow.
Franklin
Brother.
Brother.
and
Brother.
Brother Bears.
6.
I also got a 6.
That's very
I feel like as we went to run, I grabbed Vladimir and I was like, "But look at my bridge; it was so beautiful." As I get consumed. I have a +3, so I would go before my brother.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you can see the thing kind of boiling. It's starting to rise up, but it has not started to tumble down the tunnel just yet. So Gully, you are first up. What would you like to do?
Oh boy, howdy. I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna just start running my tiny little plant body down that tunnel.
Okay. So as you run down, do you use your full dash, or do you just run 30 feet?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dash.
Okay. So you dive down into the tunnel as fast as you can. On initiative count 20, because you were the only one in the tunnel at the moment, I will need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Oh, you know that's gonna be acrobatics. I don't have any strength at all. Here we go. Let's make an acrobatics check here. It's gonna be a 16.
16. Okay, you just manage to kind of dodge out of the way and slide over and under as these blighted roots are kind of pulling away and trying to grab you as you're moving down. But you kind of manage, being very comfortable in trees and things like that, you manage to kind of slip and slide through. So you get 60 feet ahead. Franklin, you are next up. And you guys also watch as the blood moves higher, and it looks like as if it's going to spill out down into the tunnel very soon.
Okay, I'm very protective. So I'm going to just like run to the. Can I just slow down to the back and then just put my shield up behind everybody else, so
Yeah.
in case something comes at them, I can just like shove it away.
Sure. So are you running into the tunnel, or are you going to wait till everybody else goes? Because you can't hold your
I thought we
movement.
were already running the tunnel. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until everyone goes to the end of the tunnel and just like try to protect people as they start running away.
Okay. So do you go in at all into the tunnel? Like,
No,
okay.
I
so
do
you're
not. I
at
wait
the
until
end.
everyone else goes, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
start running behind everyone else.
All right. It is now Ray's turn.
Okay, and then what's happening is would it be obvious that it's like a magical, like basically what's what we're going into is like more magical versus like natural terrain?
Yeah, it seems so. There is like a natural element to it, but it seems like the unblighted roots are trying to kind of push a path for you ahead, and the blight is trying to stop you from doing that.
Okay, because there is still a natural element to it. Everyone will see where like Ray's trying to catch up with Gully, but you see where she kind of taps her own nose, and in that moment, there's a green energy that envelops her whole body, and then you see like little like more flowers kind of start to grow like around her antlers and kind of fall. And she's casting Forest Native, which basically is going to allow her to basically pass through difficult terrain. And if there's any other type of elemental things that could be a little bit more dangerous and difficult.
Okay. Awesome. That's great. So yeah, you watch as that happens, the unblighted roots kind of move aside as you manage to kind of navigate them quite easily as you get farther down the tunnel. Initiative count 10.
Tim, sorry, just before you go forward, I will say with all movement going forward for me, one of my new level 6 features is called Predatory Grace. I am also unbarred by forest movement, like forest underbrush and stuff that would cause difficult terrain. That doesn't bother me at all.
Perfect.
And mine would last for an hour, by the way.
Okay. All right, so initiative count 10. I am going to have all of you make charisma saving throws for me, please.
Okay.
Boy.
If anyone's close to me, you now get pluses, I believe. You
Ooh.
get
Is that
plus
level
3
three?
saving throws because I hit
So
level 6.
Everybody
I'm plus
except
you.
for Gully and Ray.
That's cool.
No, no.
Charisma is my thing.
Charisma's
So
not my thing, even though I am charismatic.
So sweet and
sort of.
earnest.
Ray, you would have gone 30 feet, right? Because
Yes.
you used, okay, great.
Oh,
Uh,
actually 40. Mine is 40. Sorry, because
That's awesome.
Cody, how much do I add to it?
3.
Sick.
Plus 3.
This would be a good number then.
24.
24, okay.
28.
28, 10 for you, Ray, okay.
Yep.
Nafir,
17.
okay. And Franklin?
Sweet old 9.
Is that plus, is that
Or
plus
me and
the 3?
Franklin.
That's plus the 3 and plus my 3s.
Oh, no.
Threes all around. All right, so Ray and Franklin, you all see this, but you watch as red flowers kind of bloom out near a lot of you. And Franklin and Ray, you watch as they're kind of mesmerizing, and they all sort of, this fine red mist kind of puffs out of the flowers nearby. And most of you kind of instinctually sort of wipe it away and you're unaffected. But Franklin and Ray, you both are kind of hit with this red mist. And there's something inside of you, you notice how beautiful they are. And you stop. It kind of catches you in your tracks for a second, and you feel compelled to kind of smell the flowers. And you take them in, and your movement is halved for the next round.
Franklin, look at how beautiful.
Oh, feels like I'm back home. Feels like I got skin again.
I've never seen these flowers bloom so beautifully.
Everyone's going to get lost in
Wow.
themselves.
All right. It is now Veyrune's turn.
Shit. I'm just running down. Oh, no.
Do you use your
move,
dash?
full dash.
Okay, cool.
Is
you
there
get up to
slope?
Gully. It does slope down, yes.
I was thinking that too.
Interesting thing you put forward here, Tim.
Yeah.
Which means I am gonna ghost ride that whip. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna throw down my spear, jump on my skis, and try to ski down this mud hill.
It's okay, yeah. Make an
I know it's gonna-
athletics check.
I know it's
for
gonna
me.
end badly, but listen, I have skis. I'm gonna use them. That's a natural 19 for a 26.
Yeah, so you get you do get your full, but yeah, you just
Moguling down.
you're just moguling
Doing
down
sweet
over
jumps.
the roots and things like that. It's surprisingly easy for you.
Tight iron cross backflip.
Yeah, you're just
landed.
all right, Nafir, you're up.
If it's slopey enough, I want to see if I can run full speed and slide on my belly.
It's not necessarily smooth. There are roots, but you can try to slide on your belly if you'd like.
I am going to yell back over my shoulder. This is basically like snow, brother.
With that information, I'm definitely gonna try to
Okay,
slide
yeah,
him over.
absolutely make an athletics check for me.
Okay. That is.
It's like the bumpiest. I can see his eye.
Ow, 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 ow.
I believe that's just called moguls, Tim.
Yeah, yeah,
It's an athletics.
It would be so painful.
Is it 22?
What is it, like the luge? What is it, that Olympic sport where they're like all going down?
It's like if they combined the luge
It's
with
skeleton.
moguls.
Yeah. Super dangerous.
You are going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. You get your 60 feet, and you're like moving along, but the like vibrations in your back start to hurt after a while.
Shake
Sliding.
No, see, I would argue it's like one of those yoga rollers. It's it's good. Like it's
It
setting
is on
things. You
his
know,
back,
it's like
maybe,
oh
Yeah.
there it is.
Dr. Hose machine.
Exactly.
All right, we are back to the top of the order. It is Gully's turn, as the brothers bear kind of slide up next to you.
Oh, good job, you guys. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just keep growing. I'm gonna like keep going down.
All right,
the
another
tunnel.
60 feet.
Yeah.
All right, initiative count 20. Now you're all in the tunnel. I need you all to make. This time, I need you to all make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Does Franklin need to make a
Yeah,
dexterity saving
and
throw?
I-
Oh
We're
yeah,
still
no,
looking
he
at the
doesn't
thing.
because he's at the mouth of the tunnel.
And
Am
I
I
guess I'm
further
next to Nefir and Nefir at this point, so I get Nefir's bonus.
Plus the-
Heck yeah.
You just moved 60 feet.
Oh, I'm gone already. Dang.
Yeah, you
that's
did.
okay.
Unless you want to jump on my back while I'm skiing, because they'll just add to the stunts. Just saying.
I'm good.
Ray, you're
I'm
40
here.
feet in. Franklin was waiting till everybody got in to go in.
Okay, I just was like yelling at Frank, like, look at these flowers. And
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
both look at it.
I was
Okay.
like, it's so pretty.
Dexterity +3.
Yep,
19 for me.
19.
That is, I'm not going to call it a flirty 20 because I got this from my brother. So it is a brotherly 20, non-natural, but you know.
I got a 14.
14. Okay.
14 as well.
14. All right, so Ray and Nefir, you both you watch as the like blight kind of like the blighted roots like reach out and try to grab all of you. And Nefir, they do manage to kind of tangle you up on the ground, and your movement is halved. Ray as well, the blighted roots kind of wrap around your body as you try to move forward, and your movement is halved again. So between the charms, so you're down to 10 feet. You are still able to move, but it is difficult. Franklin, you see the blood start to like rise up and crash toward the tunnel, and it is like. It is now like you watch it rises up in kind of an unnatural way, kind of focused on the tunnel, and it is like right up on you. It's about to come down the tunnel.
All
It
right.
hasn't yet, but you guys have a bit of a head start, but it is coming.
Okay.
It is Franklin's turn.
I saw the brothers bear do this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull a Breath of the Wild here, and I'm gonna throw my shield onto the ground and surf it down.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, hell
I
yeah.
will have you make a. I will have you make an athletics check for me, please.
Kickflip over me.
Yeah, I'm a Tony Hawk this. All right, let's see. Where's my athletics? Okay. Oh, it's not good. I believe athletics that's +2. It's a 6.
6. Okay. All right. So you go to do it. You just like grind to a halt. you get halfway, and your movement is already halved. So this would have been your dash. So
three.
you get 30 feet, and you just grind to a halt. And you're lying on the ground. So you're prone on the ground at 30 feet.
Yeah. When I slid down, I pushed all the mud out of the way.
Yeah, they made it look really easy.
Yeah, but the fear- oh,
it's really dry and just rocks now.
I'm so glad I don't have skin.
All right, Ray, it is your turn.
Stupid light that's disrupting my time looking at these beautiful flowers. And then I'm trying to like, I guess, free myself from what's basically now held
Yeah,
me
you can
captive.
you can use an action to break free from the roots.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do I have to roll at all?
Yes, so this will be an
yes.
athletics check.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure. Okay, so that's not too good. That's only a 4.
Okay, so you don't manage to rip the bladed roots off. You can still move half your movement, but it's also halved because of the charm. So you're down to 10. So you could get another 10 feet. Or
Ray's
20
going to
feet.
try to take one of the flowers with her.
Okay.
As she moves forward.
Okay.
As much as she can.
All right. So initiative count 10. You watch as the flowers, like those of you who were not affected by the mist starts to wear off on those of you who were affected. But you watch as the flowers take a kind of turn, and you watch as the petals kind of close up, and they kind of retract and spit out. I need you, the three of you, actually everybody, to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Ooh.
I'm not here for this plant-on-plant violence, okay? Like, I'm not...
Okay.
Sorry, what was the save type?
Dexterity.
21.
Cool.
21.
17.
16, 17, okay.
19.
19.
Wait, do I have... Curious. Teacher, do we have homework? Do I have a disadvantage because grasped by the roots half...
Yes, I would say
let me roll again then.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Oh no! No, it's a 5.
Oh no.
No!
Welcome to
The
the
fear?
club.
Gordy was a 5. And what was yours, Nafir?
10.
10. Okay, yeah, so those are failures. So Nafir, Franklin, and Ray, you get hit with this kind of this reddish splash from these. Gully and Veyroon, you manage to kind of dodge out of the way as it hits the roots behind you, and you watch as it kind of sizzles. The rest of you take 4 points of acid damage. As it kind of this red splash hits you and kind of burns.
Ray was holding one of the flowers, so that's on brand.
All right. It is back to the top. No, sorry, we are at Veyroon.
So after completing a sick switch 180 to check on my brother and doing another switch 180, I'm back forward going. And I cast Wind Tunnel, which makes a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long tunnel that adds 10 feet to any movement of people going in that direction and disperses all vapors away from that tunnel.
Ooh, nice.
And then I am going to continue trying to ski down this hill.
Okay. Yeah, make another athletics check for me.
Tim, with a natural 20, could you let me do a rail grind? on
the
Where is
vines.
this rail?
the vine.
That's a root grind, my
So
guy.
I will say, because of the natural 20, you can use your it's as if you're dashing with these
sick.
skis, and you get that extra boost of speed as well.
So that's 80 feet
Yeah,
down the
so
tunnel.
you slide down the tunnel, going 80 feet. With your sweet grind. You just pass Gully, and it
This
is
sick.
it is now Nafir's turn.
I'm going to try to bite and claw my way out of these
Okay.
roots that have grabbed me.
Yeah, you can make an attack roll if you'd like.
Okay, I would.
It's that, or you can make an athletics to try to break them.
I think athletics is a little better. That'll be a 15. Athletics.
Yes, that is just enough. So you manage to kind of rip them off, and you are no longer grappled by the vine. So your movement is no longer halved.
Great. Then I'd like to go the full. I'd run 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. So you
40 feet if you're in the wind.
40, yeah, because you do get to the wind tunnel.
Yeah. 40, okay.
Yeah,
Wind
because
tunnel,
brother was
let's
right
go.
beside you. So you get 40 feet as you feel that kind of burst of speed from the wind behind you. All right, it is now back to the top of the order. Gully.
I'm gonna just keep running. Like,
Okay.
Saturn, if you heard this before, I'm gonna use that 10 to my advantage and just kind of bang, boing, 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 down the tunnel. So that'll get me a dash plus 10 will be 70 feet for me.
Yeah.
70.
Because you,
Yeah,
you
nice.
would benefit off the top, but you'd probably leave it pretty immediately after.
Yeah, you were kind of right at the edge of it. So you feel that burst of speed off the top, and you get 70 feet ahead. What is your passive perception?
A casual 13.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You can like the tunnel just continues down. All right. Initiative count 20. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw on this one, please.
Tim, why you gotta be like that? Okay.
23.
I am not benefiting from my
What
brother's
is up?
No.
bonus because he is too far away.
Are you rolling real dice?
Are you rolling real dice or virtual
I've
dice?
rolled 3 different d20s at this point, and
Yes.
they're all running the same number.
5.
No.
Five.
no.
That's what I got. But I got a plus.
What are we?
6,
We're like
so,
on the same wavelength. What is happening?
Yeah, what the hell is
Yes.
happening? Why are the ungulates having a problem right now?
It's the four-legged. It's the four-legged.
It's
hooves.
weird. It's almost like
The hooves,
hooves
dude.
are hard to run through, like
Tunnel
undergrowth,
going
dude.
down.
Yeah.
Just struggle busing down this cave.
They did not
Jeez.
behoove you.
And
Oh, very good, Cody.
Well
what was
done.
yours,
Get outta here.
Gully?
Okay.
17.
17. Okay, Nafir.
16.
16,
No, I'm Veyron.
You're
That's
Veyron.
easy to
Wow,
be.
dude. Trying to steal my thing. It's 21.
All right, so yeah, you feel the whole tunnel kind of squeeze down, but you manage to kind of push away from it and kind of like push the roots back enough to keep going. Franklin and Ray, you feel the kind of like the whole tunnel squeeze down as the blight pushes in, and you feel yourself kind of crunched up. You take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel yourself kind of get squeezed in this thing, as it it contracts and then retracts back out, and the flood of blood starts pouring down the tunnel as it splashes down. It doesn't quite get to you, Ray, because it only comes 30 feet, but it is getting closer. And Franklin, I think, you got 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, again, it's like right behind you. You can feel it, and it's warm. You can feel the like warmth from this thing right on you, as this just like surge of blood is coming from behind you. But Franklin, it is your turn.
How far am I from anyone?
You are relatively close to Ray. Ray, I think, is 20 feet ahead of you. And the brothers bear are pretty far past
and
that.
So that means that somebody special is with Ray right now.
Yes, Owen is definitely on.
So
Ray's,
what
like,
I'm gonna do
clutching
is
Ray's
just,
back.
I'm gonna just fling on my rat cape, and then I'm just gonna fling it on and be like, "Oh, to hell with this! Owen, come give me a lift!"
Oh,
And if you
okay.
freaking eat me, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
No. He kind of like looks behind. Okay.
Owen, don't do
such a
it. We do not
boy.
eat friends. What did I
No.
tell you? Number 1 rule.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's no. He's so delicious. It's
If I
fine.
feel any sharp piece of your talons going into my back, I will smack you silly. I'll smack that smile right off your face.
kind of laughing at this perilous situation.
So, like, I'm just now in Owen's talons while he flies.
Sounds good. So yeah, you run up and transform into a rat onto Ray's back. So it'll be Ray. Owen will act on. Does he roll his own initiative, or we'll see? He acts on your turn.
He
for
can.
the-
Yeah, like I can roll for him, or like if you, I don't know if you wanted
No,
to do it
that's
or have
fine.
me do it. Yeah.
He has a pretty fast fly speed, so that's great. So he'll act on your turn after you, basically.
Okay.
Nice.
But Ray, it is your turn next.
Okay. I'm still basically being held by the vines, correct? Or did it already release?
No, you are released from the vines.
Okay. So
The
yeah,
last one
so,
was a squeeze, not a grab.
so I'm just going to progress as far forward as I can, and Ray is going to signal, go as far as you can. Do not eat our friend. I am watching you.
Okay.
My arms are
So you
tangled.
use your full action to dash, and you get 80 feet as you kind of bound through. The difficult terrain thing is helping you, especially being a 4-legged creature. This would have been much harder. So you manage to kind of bound through. You get 80 feet, and then you watch as Owen takes off with Franklin in his claws. Kind of looking down, he sort of smiles and flies another 120 feet. because he's going to use his full action to dash. So he just flies through, and he gets up close to Gully, because Gully would have been. Yeah, you're just over. You're at like 180 feet, I think.
I have run 60. I've run 190 feet. I'm
190 feet. So yeah, you watch as Owen just like bombs by you with a rat in his hands, and he gets to 200 feet. So he's just 10 feet ahead of you.
Show off.
I'm going to eat him.
Don't eat me! I feel like a bird. Don't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't.
Don't struggle.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
All right, it is now initiative count 10. Those flowers are going to try to spit again. You watch as they kind of retract and spit out. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. And this one is going to include Owen because he is flying now on his own.
Has Ray made it to the wind tunnel?
Just, I think.
Does the wind tunnel help Ray at all with the like?
Yeah, we'll
spores?
say Ray gets another 10 feet.
Oh, it disperses vapors and like.
Oh yeah, and you know what?
help
You're
with
right.
this.
Yeah. So anyone in that wind tunnel won't get it.
At this point,
so
it
I think it would just be Ray.
Ray.
So Ray doesn't have
Yeah,
to make a
just be Ray.
dexterity saving throw. Absolutely. So, do you, Ray? Would you like to make the dexterity saving throw for Owen, or would you like
I
me to?
did. So that was a 15 for
15. Okay, well, that is just enough. As you watch, as like it like splashes by, and he just like.
I also rolled a 15, so I'm glad you hear that's just
Yeah.
enough.
Same
unfortunately,
here,
Ray
15 too.
did not get a 15.
Oh, you don't
you
have
didn't-
to because
you
you're
didn't
in the
have to
wind
get
tunnel,
it.
so you're all good.
Okay, good.
And Franklin, you don't have to make one because you're in Owen's capable,
Great,
strong
'cause
hands.
That was really bad again. So.
Nafir,
also
what was
15.
yours? 15. Okay, yeah, you all just managed.
We
And Gully,
all
yours
got
was
15.
Yeah.
Jesus.
15 as well. Gully. Oh, sorry.
15 for me
I
too.
missed
Yeah,
it.
15 all
Yeah, yeah.
around.
So yeah,
all of the
you
people
all
who had to rolled a
just-
15.
just managed to miss out as like you hear that kind of sizzle as it lands on these roots. But you are all unaffected. So we are now at Veyroon.
Okay, I'm gonna dash and move.
You are getting
assuming.
you like with your full dash. You are right near the edge
Cool.
of where this tunnel ends, and you can see there's a larger chamber below.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my.
You're
my
about 10
athletics.
feet from.
Let me paint you a picture.
Mm-hmm.
So fast, tucked. Sees a sick opportunity. Tries to do a Liu Kang. Bites it. I rolled a natural one.
Oh,
I reckon he's tomahawking down that hill. Like he's just
Yeah.
like he's full like ankle overhead.
yeah, it was going
Just
so well.
Scorpion just-
And you
22.
I had
Do
to
not
have
stick the
comeuppance
landing.
eventually.
You do
I
not
rolled
stick the
so
landing.
well.
As you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you
Ugh.
slide, as you're 10 feet from the bottom end of the tunnel.
I feel like
and you're
my
prone on the
skis-
ground.
Skis revert back to a spear and land next to me. Like,
Yeah. It is painful. You just hear,
Oh.
oh.
My
All
mind's
right.
spinning.
It is Nafir's turn.
Watching his brother just bite it, I'm gonna chuckle softly and then keep running.
Get out of here.
Oh no.
Great. So you were a little bit farther back. So you are now about, I think, 70 feet away from the end of the tunnel. Or no, 60 feet. Sorry.
Okay.
And it is now back to the top. Gully.
Stop me if you've heard this one before, Tim. Just gonna keep
Keep
running.
running.
It has been.
running.
It is all I've been done so far. I haven't been hit by anything. I've been rolling really well, and I just imagine Gully is just like using all of her abilities of like running in trees, just to be like boom, 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 boom.
I just
slide,
keep-
like
I just keep imagining like an Olympic like hurdler, just like fucking.
so small, so life. Just like
Imagine Quap.
Just
Everyone
the
remember
pacing.
Quap? Just like they're like really good at Quap.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut.
All
It's a
right,
good
so
cut,
Gully,
though.
you with your 60 feet, you can get into the chamber below if you'd like.
I do so.
All right, so you run down and you slide into the chamber below, and you see something in the center of this relatively large chamber. It looks like it's about 90 feet across, and you can see something in the center. I'll describe when we all get down there. All right, it is initiative count 20. One more time, I need everyone to make a. This time it is another strength saving throw for me, please.
I'm not in
would
the
this be
tunnel though, right?
disadvantage?
Yeah, except for Gully.
Would this be disadvantage for me because I'm prone?
Yes.
Yeah. That seems fair and reasonable.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, I rolled so well and then so badly. Damn it. When it rains, it pours, friends.
Hey.
Oh yeah, for Owen, I'll do it for Owen. If you want to roll a strength save for Owen.
Okay.
I got a 12.
12, okay. Yeah, Franklin, you don't have to roll this because you're in Owen's.
This was the best roll I've had. So
Actually, well, okay.
Another
Well, that's good.
15.
Actually, what 15? Okay, great. And what was yours, Franklin?
18.
18. Okay, perfect. And what was yours, Ray?
13.
13. Okay. All right. So, Owen, you, as you like. You and Franklin kind of head down.
There's my buddy.
There's a little friend. There's a little nightmare
There he
friend.
is. Yum, yum, yum.
He is so
Oh.
perfect. I love him so
Oh.
much. Thank you so much, Dot.
Close up, his nose looks like one of those Halloween candies.
Candy corn.
Yeah.
So funny.
Okay.
I
Um,
love him so much.
as the roots kind of squeeze you down, you watch as Owen kind of gets squeezed between, and then Franklin, you kind of scrape along to push him through, and you just manage to kind of avoid being like restrained by a large vine. Veyroon, you feel like a vine kind of pressed down on your chest, and you are restrained. And Ray, you are also restrained as you watch as like a blighted root kind of pushes you up against the wall, and you will have to use an action to try to escape that on your turn if you want to move. But you are currently pinned to the wall. All right, it is Franklin's turn.
Okay, so since we leveled up, everyone took really cool things, and I thought this was the most adorable one to take, so I took Friend of the Forest. So now I can use Tree Heal. So can I use Tree Heal just like close to where they're pinned down to see if it like releases the pinning? Without
You're not close enough to either Veyroon or Ray to do that just yet.
Oh,
Ray
dang.
is pretty far behind you, and Veyroon is
Reached
is
Mach
a
10.
little way, yeah, reached
Down
Mach
a
10. He's a little
tunnel.
ways ahead of you. So you're
Okay.
still on the next turn. You and Owen will be able to get out of the tunnel.
All right, so
but
I'm gonna say
where
let's
you are.
let's just keep on flying, buddy. Just like let's just crank it down.
All right, Ray, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try to free myself and hope for the best. Oh, okay. All right, so this is a strength, correct?
Yeah.
Or athletics. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is a 19 for
19,
strength.
yeah. You kind of
There
push
we go.
back. You kind of get your back feet planted and you push it across, and the like blighted root kind of breaks and snaps and pushes away, and you are free. So you now can use your full movement.
Yes, and that is exactly what Ray's trying to do. Also to keep an eye on Owen, because there's still this look in his eye of, I'm going to eat my friend.
So you managed to get another 50 feet. You are still about, because the gust of wind helps you as you sail out of that. You are still about 100 feet away from the bottom, and the blood is surging. And Owen is going to use his full movement to out of the tunnel down into the smaller chamber below with Franklin. And Franklin gets down to the bottom and he puts you on the ground, and then he sort of stands over top of you, and that's what he's gonna do.
Can I just kiss him on the cheek? Just like, thank you, friend.
So,
Oh, stop licking your lips.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
he is drooling a little bit.
He is a perfect creature, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Perfect.
All right.
My best friend.
Initiative count 10. The blood flowers are going to pulse once more, and this will be for Nafir, Veyrun, and Ray. Dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Which I'm assuming a disadvantage.
Yeah, Veyrun, yours is a disadvantage.
Hey, that's another 12.
14.
13.
Okay.
Oh man.
So anyone below 15, that's another 3 points of acid damage as it sprays out.
Well, you said under 14?
Under 15. Sorry.
15. Darn it.
15
Okay.
and below. All right. It is Veyrun's turn.
Okay. All right. Strength check to get out of this.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Dirty 20.
30-20. Yeah, you rip it apart.
I feel like Veyrun is doing the grape lady sounds, where he's like, ugh, and he's just like crawling forward to 10 feet.
Internet.
The great lady. No.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite deep
That's a classic. That's
Great
a
Lady
classic.
Falls is
That holds
wow.
up. That
If you haven't
holds
seen it,
up.
folks, go and check it out.
Go on.
Somebody post a link.
Treat yourself.
And then
No.
check out the remix too. The remix is great.
Oh,
course
yeah,
there's
the
a
auto-tune
remix.
remix. But yeah, Veyrun is just like crawling forward into the room, just like, oh.
All right. It is now Nafir's turn.
I'm going to take a full dash.
All right, you
Try to
take
get-
your full dash and you slide into the room down at the bottom as well. Back to the top of the order, Gully.
So I see this, whatever it is in front of me.
Yes. So you can all
ahead.
see now. You can see the kind of 90-foot diameter space is kind of round, and you can see in the center what looks like a huge knot of deep brown wood, and you can see a dark green energy kind of pulsing as this thing is almost beating like a heart. And you can also see that nearly a third of this thing is covered with a black blight, as a chunk has been ripped away, revealing a kind of softer plant material beneath. And you can see there's claw marks on it, on the husk, kind of tearing it away. And you can see there are some of that, like those red flowers on the kind of blight on it.
Considering that I'm a Piney and what I had know about the hearts of the Margreve, can I assume that this is the heart that we've been looking for?
You can assume that.
I'm gonna start running towards it.
Okay. So yeah, you start running across the room. If you use your full dash, you could get to it.
I do that.
Okay. So yeah, you get right up close to it. On initiative count 20, this time, Ray, you feel you watch as the tunnel behind you starts to close, and the blood, like the pressure from the blood, shoots forward, slamming into you and pushing you almost all the way down the tunnel. You can feel as you fall the way down. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Is Ray within next to me now?
No.
No.
They are. She's still
hasn't
about
been
100
put-
feet
got
back.
it.
This is not a good night, guys, for me. 11.
Okay, so you just tumble as this blood just like covers you and pushes you all the way into the room at the bottom. You do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the ground and you are prone. As you watch as like the blood splashes down into this whole chamber, and you watch as it just like floods all the way around, and there is kind of like a few inches of this blood along these roots along the ground. As you all arrive in this chamber, and you watch as the tunnel behind you kind of like the unblighted roots clamp it down, and there's just like a trickle of blood kind of coming down.
Are we still in initiative, Tim?
We can drop out of initiative. Well, that was intense.
Next time you should make all of us skis.
I only have the one bear. Oh, I've slipped a disc. Oh.
Gully realizing, sorry guys, I am my allergies are so bad right now. I'm allergic to tree pollen, which is quite so I realizing how far ahead of everyone I kind of stop and I look behind me. Are y'all all right? Are y'all
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Could be worse.
Yeah. I think
I
so.
think this
I
is it.
can't move.
It's the heart.
Oh,
It's what
yep.
we've been looking for.
I'm gonna
This
go
is
over and
it.
help Ray. Oh, come on, up you get.
Oh,
Oh, you are sticky. Yuck.
oh, I feel like I almost broke my hoof. Oh,
I feel like I almost broke my back. You see that? I got like a solid 3 rotations on a tomahawk. That was gnarly.
that was impressive until that.
No, it was very painful.
Yeah.
Tomahawking is never a good thing, but it looks cool.
Can
Noted.
Can I take a peek around this thing?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check, sure.
Can I stick my nose in the air
Sure.
and see if I smell any humanoids, not us?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Could I do a nature check if this is a planty?
Yeah.
Can
Absolutely.
I do
Well,
something?
that's pretty good.
A dirty 20 for my investigation.
Natural 19
Okay.
or 23.
18, dirty 18.
All right, so we'll resolve it in Gully, Nafir, and Franklin. Actually, Nafir, you do catch a whiff of something. As Gully, you come around as you're kind of looking around this heart, and you look and see where it's been kind of ripped away, and you can notice on the softer kind of material underneath what look like bite marks. As Franklin, you kind of look at it and you can see that it is a plant. You can see these vines that connect to it into the like kind of holding this large knot in place. Kind of in the roof is probably about 30 feet up, and you can see that there is some of the thick roots that kind of connect to the bottom. You can see that blight running all the way underneath and across into the heart in the center. And Gully, as you're looking closer on this kind of softer plant material, you hear a voice from above you. You're too late. I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
No.
Also, Tim, you are going to have to let me know anytime if it is a spell or an ability. If this creature tries to do something, that is whether it's a spell or an ability, please let me know.
You got it.
What the?
Ready, you go kiss your dice for good luck. Ooh, it worked!
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be a natural 1.
All
It's
right.
only if I kiss my dice for good luck too many times that it starts failing me. But the first kiss always gets me a good roll.
I see.
Right.
You tease.
25 to 20.
22.
Hmm.
Wow, it was a good kiss.
22,
kiss.
15.
19.
19 for Gully. 15 to 10.
11.
11, okay. Uh, 10 to 5.
9.
9 from here. And Franklin.
4.
Ooh.
Nice.
Also, Owen has returned to your back, Ray, despite wanting to eat Franklin.
Oh, yeah, Franklin, you still rat?
Are you still a
I
rat,
wanted
Franklin?
to speak to
I mean,
telepathically,
I
but
would have to use a bonus move to turn not into rat. So
Okay.
I am
If
still
I
rat.
wanted to speak to him telepathically, is that still considered an action?
No, that'd be a free action, I'd say. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Ray's gonna say, "Get as far away, but be careful and watchful."
Okay.
All right.
Only watches Franklin.
Just keeping his eyes
Not
turned up.
watching friend to eat. No.
No, of course. Watch. I'll watch.
Faerun, you are up first. You heard the voice. You did not see where it came from.
How many people are near me?
I would say you're next to Ray and Franklin in Nafir.
All right, I'm gonna be like,
Gully is about 40 feet ahead of you.
Gully, fall back, get to me. And I'm gonna place my hand down on the ground, and for a moment, small flurries of frost kind of fall around me, and then the like speed in which they fall grows and grows and grows, and a mound of snow wraps around us as I cast Snow Fort, creating a let me check the spell again because I remember this is a 10-foot area with 4 feet high walls that are sloped on our side and fully not on the other. And everyone within gets half cover.
Nice.
As I create this
You've
circle of
created
snow.
the best snow day ever, is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
And that is my action. And I don't have a bonus action, do I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Hoarfrost on my. No, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Mine's
All
gonna be
right.
it.
Gully, it is your turn.
Can I look where I heard the voice from?
Yes, you look up and you can see a robed figure. You can see kind of like woven vines with red flowers into this like pretty beautiful robe, and you can see like a thick black hair kind of hanging down and piercing green eyes, and this like grayish green skin as you see the face of Mercy Black.
Oh man. So I look up into this vampire's face, and I sneer at her, and it's never too late for the forest. You best ready yourself. And I am, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm a wreck. This. Let's see. What could I do to her? So is she right above it?
Yes.
She's right above the heart, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is she floating?
She looks like she's hanging on to some of the roots above.
Okay. I am going to grab my crossbow, and I am, as bonus action, going to cast Booster Shot on my crossbow. And I am going to, with my action, fire up at her. I know this might just be for flavor, but I would like to try and hit the hand of hers that she's holding on. I want to get her down on the ground.
Okay. All right.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to roll my d6 to see what it does.
Nice.
I could not have asked for a better roll. That was a 5. So I'm going to roll up this damage, and then I'm going to tell you what it does.
All right.
So that is 1d8.
Is this the blows the hands off roll? I know that you have one roll where it automatically blows everyone's hands
no
off.
hands.
Everyone's hands for just
No
like,
save. Everyone doesn't have
everyone
hands.
has no hands. Oh, yeah. It's just like,
That-
what happened?
So that is 7s across the board. So the first 7 is piercing damage as the arrow flies towards her, the bolt flies towards her, and then you see it impacts her, and it is the rest of it is 14 force damage, and she is pushed 20 feet
Okay.
off
Dang.
of this thing.
But you shoot up at her, she slams into the roof and falls back down. We'll say.
Yes.
She takes a bit
Get
of
it.
bludgeoning damage.
Get it, witch.
That ain't gonna feel good.
And then another 7 bludgeoning damage as she hits the ground next to you.
And I
She
know
makes
Veyroon.
the grape lady noise.
Yeah, she's like, it's too late.
I know Veyroon said for me to fall back, but I'm not gonna do that. This woman is wrecking my forest. I'm not doing that. I am going to. How far away from her am I
You
now?
just don't get to be part of
She's
the
kind of
snowfall.
right in front of you.
Great. That's
On the
great.
ground.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm good there.
All right. It is her turn. She's going to stand up, and as she kind of rises, she stands about 6.5 feet tall, and she kind of looks down at you. You shouldn't have done that. And she's going to use one of her abilities.
Okay, Tim, I'll let you have it.
This one's an ability. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Sounds good. Oh, that was a journey. It was almost very bad. But with okay, I'm proficient in those. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah. So she watches like her eyes kind of spin and twirl, but you managed to kind of like fend it off, and you were unaffected. So you're not affected by her bewitching gaze. But then she is going to attack you. She's going to hit you. Like you watch as she kind of pulls out of her robe a long, kind of like thick, kind of dark wood, and you can see kind of like braided vines that go up into these sharp, wooden spikes on the end that she kind of whips around and is going to try to hit you with that. So let's use that one. Ooh,
Also, separate out the necrotic damage if there is any, because I am resistant to that.
all right, sounds good. That is a 19 to hit. Okay, so she does. So that's 10 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yucky.
Ooh.
17.
17. All right. That is enough. So you want, like, as it kind of cuts down your bark, you can see it just misses from the kind of sharper edge, making like barbed edge, making pretty intense cuts. But you still take that damage, but nothing else worse happens. And then she's going to lunge across and oh no, she can't do that. Not yet.
I don't know if anyone's ever bitten a tree before, but like that's probably
Oh yeah,
yeah,
viable,
she's
right?
gonna do that. Yeah.
You've never bitten
so
a
she's
tree?
gonna, like reach across and try to bite you.
It's not fun for anybody.
So fun for that's a 22 to hit.
It's good for your teeth. It's like dogs with bones. You just chew on bark and really strengthens up that enamel.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 6 points of piercing damage
Good for the
Okay.
gums.
and 7 points of necrotic damage, half to 4.
Okay.
And your HP max is reduced by 4.
Okay.
Oh, we know this. We know this song and dance, don't we, Tim?
Yeah, we know this song and dance. Tim's been all about vampires lately.
All right.
Tim's been reading a lot of Twilight.
I love Twilight. All right, it is now Ray's turn.
So just verifying. Okay, so this is technically the same day from when we took out the blood clot.
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the-
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened.
I was
Mere minutes
wondering.
ago.
Yeah. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Well, that ruins that first plan that I had because I used up all of my charges when I took care of that thing. So instead, how far up? Now it's the vamp is on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not
She's about 45 feet away from you.
Okay. 40 feet, you said? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So you see where Ray reaches into one of her bags that's attached to her hip, and she pulls out a handful of acorns, and she tosses it in the direction of Mercy Black, and then she lets out a loud whistle, And in that moment, everyone hears the scurrying of little feet coming from almost every direction, and it starts to get louder and louder. And you see black little furry creatures. As they get closer, you notice that they're squirrels, but they have bright, piercing, bright red eyes. Basically, Ray at this time, and you see where her eyes now flash a red as well. She has called upon her legion of rabid squirrels. So they will be assisting in this fight.
Amazing. All right, and Owen is going to just fly up to the ceiling and kind of hide out in the roots above. All right. It is now the other creature's turn. As you watch from, like, you hear kind of from behind you, like, pushing their way out of the roots in the walls. You now see, you didn't notice them before, but you see two figures that have this kind of like bark-like quality to their skin, and you can see there is kind of red flowers all along their face, and you can see what looks like was once another Piney, as well as what looks like almost like a hedgehog kind of person, like push their way through, and you can see kind of large gouges on their faces, and like on their you can see a huge bite mark on their neck, as they like grab onto like sharpened almost spears that they pull out as they come with, and they're going to lunge forward, and one of them is going to attack you, Veyrun, and one of them is going to attack you, Ray.
Ray, add 2 to your AC because you have half cover.
They are behind you. I don't know. Does the thing go all the way around you?
It's all the way around.
Oh, nice.
I make a fort.
Nice. All right, so we'll do the one on Ray first.
I needed to also roll an initiative for my legion.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can roll that.
My legion.
The squirrels.
Ooh, the first one is a natural 20.
Ooh. Yeah.
No one around to cancel that.
Second one is a 9. So the first attack will do... That is 15 points of piercing damage as it kind of like you watch as the like former Piney kind of lunges across and jams that like wooden spear into your haunch.
Is that me?
Yes.
I am down.
Ouch.
Oh.
But however, so then that means that breaks concentration.
It does.
Or is my legion is still there?
If it's a concentration spell, it does break concentration when you drop to 0. So the squirrels disappear.
Oh no, they just disappear into like they're like wait, and then
actually you know
scurry back into the
forget
forest.
this.
They leave.
Well, they come and they're like making noises, and then they're just like, okay, never mind, and then scatter away.
All right, and the other one is going to make 2 attacks on you, Veyrun.
Bring it on.
The first one is a 23.
Oh, that hits.
And the second one is a 7.
Doesn't hit.
So that's only 4 points of piercing damage on that one. All right, that is the Thrall's turn. It is now Nafir's turn.
Well, this is not how I thought my turn was going to go. I guess, since Ray went down right next to me, then I'm going to use my action to give you 15 points of lay on hands.
Nice.
To bring you back up.
Bless you.
Watch as Ray opens their eyes.
Where did my babies go?
To thin air. I'm going to then jump out of the snow fort and use my movement to get 30
Close the
feet.
gap
I'm
a bit.
assuming, yeah, close the gap. I don't know how close that is to Mercy.
You're still 10 feet away from her.
That's great. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I'll use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Nice. On yourself?
On myself.
Okay.
And then that ends my turn.
All right. That brings us to Franklin.
I am still rat.
I am rat.
I am rat. My wife.
My rat.
My wife. So I'm still a rat. Is this snow fort on top of that heart?
No, it's around
no.
you, kind of near the entrance to where you came into this chamber. The heart is about 45 feet away from, or 40 feet away from you. It's large.
Okay. It's like, is there any way I could use any of my like history, insight, or knowledge checks to like see if I can fix this heart with anything? Would that would help anything? Or
You
would
can make a medicine check.
Okay, sweet. That's a sweet 17.
17. Okay, with a 17, you know that like you would need to purge the rot from this heart. And having just learned about tree heal, you think that may be a way to start that process.
Okay, cool. So in my rat, can I get to that heart as my little rat self in that amount of time? If I just have to dash to it, or
think so. Rats probably only have 30 feet. You could use your full like an action to dash.
yeah, I'm gonna dash to the heart.
Okay, so and I'm also gonna have you make a stealth check for me, please. At
use
advantage
action to
because you're a
scurry.
rat.
Advantage. Sick.
Come hang out with me
Scurry.
and this sweet vamp lady.
Just to see if she notices
that's a
you.
natural 20 with my.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doesn't even clock you.
I'm a little rat boy.
Little rat boy. As you get right up under the heart. All right. I missed the lair actions. That's okay. I'll do it on the next round. Whoops. All right. It is Veyrune's turn.
Okay, in my snow fort, there is a little shelf that's been built with 12 beautifully packed snowballs. I'm going to grab one of them, and as I do, I bang my spear against the ground, and the ring, the ice-runed ring on the spear glows. And as a bonus action, I cast Hoarfrost on this snowball, and then I'm going to, again, a cantrip, cast Biting Arrow as my action, which, as a part of casting that spell, I make a range attack. Unfortunately, she is outside of 20 feet, so I will be making this a disadvantage.
Or you're going to throw it at Mercy. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm pegging it at her head. I go, hey, Mercy, suck it.
Oh, so coy.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What do I add to this? I add Proficiency plus Dex plus 6. So it's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh! All right, so I'm gonna do the D6 first because she takes 1d6 of cold.
Okay.
Do I need to separate cold out because it's a
No.
lot of cold?
No.
Okay. She takes. I'm just gonna add it all up then. But if she takes a reaction in the next turn, I need to know about it.
Okay.
Sorry, there are so many spell effects happening right now. Okay. 5, 10, 14 plus my charisma because of my sorcery. So 23 plus dexterity, 26. 26 points of bludgeoning and cold damage, mostly cold damage, as I just bean her in the temple with the it's anyone who had older siblings or like goblin-y siblings, it's one of those snowballs that
ice.
is just mostly ice.
Mostly ice.
Yeah, like a concussion ball, I like to call it.
Exactly. Just
a little
so
rock in it.
frozen. It's been left out in the cold for so long.
All right. It is now the lair action. All right. So you watch as she kind of reels from that. She's like, and she raises up her hand, and you watch as the blood kind of underneath all of you. Like you watch as a bunch of it kind of whoosh, goes up her robe and into the flowers, and they kind of pulse as you watch that cut that appeared kind of start to close up.
That's not great.
All right. It is now Gully's turn.
Okay, so it looks like she's healing herself because she's sassy lady like that. I'm essentially right up in her business. Hey, like I'm in melee with her.
Oh yeah.
All right. We are going to. I can't cast another concentration spell because that is going to do that. I am going to. You know, a bummer. A lot of these spells are so great, but they're necrotic, and I'm assuming she is
A necro.
Yeah, it's probably not.
she does do that. Do you know what's not concentration though?
Knife?
No.
Knife.
I am going to how is that not a concentration spell? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast vomit tentacles on myself.
Yeah.
I can definitely still shoot my my crossbow with this. It's just a bunch of tree branches and sticks and twigs. Like my jaw unhinges and they just lash out towards Mercy as I attempt to make a melee spell attack against her. She takes bludgeoning damage and then she is grappled.
M's mantra: when in doubt, Eldritch.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Tentacles, babies. Okay, that is going to be a +8 to hit, so that's going to be a 22.
That hits.
Okay, and she is going to take some bludgeoning damage. It's not a lot, but it is better than nothing, and I want her held still. Oh, that's good. That is going to be 8 plus my strength modifier, which is 0, so it's just 8 bludgeoning damage. And I am grappling her with my tentacles.
Okay. It is Mercy's turn. As you watch as the branches kind of wrap around her, you watch as her form kind of shifts, and she almost goes somewhat ethereal as she moves. And she goes, no.
What a witch!
You watch as she walks right past you. She her form recoalesces as she walks right past you towards Nefir.
If she's leaving my space, I can take a melee attack on her.
Yeah,
can I?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You can. Actually, she's gonna go not towards Nefir, 10 feet back. Sorry.
Oh,
I can still make a melee attack on her, though,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
should I want a bear hug?
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Yeah.
Okay. So this is just with a dagger, so it's not going to do too much damage. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
I'm also a concentration check from my hit before for the whether my crossbow stays up. I will do that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I only needed to beat 10s on both of them, so those are both good.
Nice. So she moves back 10, and then you watch as her hands kind of shoot down, and she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Exsanguinate.
That can't be
Counterspell.
good.
You cannot counterspell. You just use your reaction.
Oh, that's
to
right.
Melee attack.
I did.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, Tim, you trickster.
You
You can take
That was
an
good, that was
opportunity
good.
attack if you want. Ooh.
M has left in protest. No, I get 2 reactions or I'm leaving. I'm out.
Like, how
As per the
dare.
contract, Tim broke the contract.
No, it's
2
fine.
reactions, Tim.
She's coming back. So I am going to. Right. So we pick up as you feel this spell emanate, like you watch this kind of reddish energy kind of pour out from her hands and into the ground as you feel it pull you down almost as she casts Exsanguinate. And you immediately take.
Is this just on me or is this on everybody?
It's just on you.
Fun.
You immediately take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you, like, through your woody tentacled mouth, you start vomiting up torrents of blood and ichor. You feel almost as if the blight is just like all of this like blight within you is just like causing all of this ichor to just pour forth from your mouth, and all of the blood that you've tasted so far is just pouring out of you in this torrential blast.
Tim. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 7 as well, the damage taken. And you are incapacitated, and you cannot speak. Because it is just like pouring out of you. It is painful. And you can make the Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try to break out of it. All right, and that is Mercy's turn. She's going to move another 10 feet back, so she's 20 feet from the heart.
I'm going to make my concentration check for my crossbow.
Yes, sounds good. You just have to beat a 10.
Tim,
I
that
do, I'm
description just bumped us up into the R rating.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's blood, dude.
No, that's cool.
Just
Everybody
juice.
has
Just
blood.
juice.
It's just
Everybody
sauce, man.
poops, everybody has
I mean,
blood.
we've already established that Gully just kind of has sap, but this is all
Yeah.
of the blood that I've consumed, I'm assuming.
And that sap, like this, like, but it's like
Yes,
tainted
sweet.
with that kind of blight and ichor.
Sweet.
Ugh, I think
Yeah.
my stomach queasy.
Gross.
Sorry. All right, it is now. All right, that is Mercy's turn. It is Ray's turn.
Okay, and then I'm just trying to remember how, like, the distance, the one creature who attacked, and then...
Yeah, the one
Uh,
creature that you attacked is like right on you. It's like right outside of that snow fort.
Okay.
You are prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to stand up because you went down. And the heart is 40 feet away from you, and Mercy is 20 feet beyond that, so 60 feet.
Okay, and then that's just movement, not an action to get up, correct?
No, it's just movement. Just half the
Okay,
movement.
so I'm going to use half of that movement to get myself up, and then in doing so, basically Ray grasps onto both sides of her shoulders, and she kind of does like a head nod, like a really hard head nod, and she blinks out of sight.
Nice.
She casts invisibility, so she's going to actually move. Now that she's invisible, the remainder of her movement to get out of dodge.
Okay. Yeah. So they don't take an attack of opportunity because they can't see you as you go invisible and jump over the snow fort, and you get 20 feet. So you're 20 feet away from the heart, 40 feet away from Mercy.
Okay.
All right. And is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm going to also too, in that, because the creature is close to Nefir or as well, or no?
Nefir
no,
is about third. Veyroon, yeah. The other
Veyroon.
creature's closer.
Okay, so in order to help Veyroon, what's going to happen is that even though she's invisible, so they don't see anything that's going on, but Ray's casting Hobble, so you see those different vines that come up to try to grasp at the creature.
That will break invisibility.
I was gonna say that'll drop your invisibility.
Oh, then never
Casting a
mind.
spell
I'm not
breaks
going to do that.
invisibility.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. It is now the thrall's turn. One is going to attack you. Actually, they're both going to attack you, Beirun.
I look at them both. I go, "You come here often." I get ready to get absolutely stomped.
All right. The first one is a 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit because I got a
Okay.
+2 to my AC.
The second one is a 22 to hit.
Listen, that hits, I guess.
Okay.
You're gonna be rude about it.
I'll
all right.
allow it.
So that
Fine.
is. I closed my book like a chump.
No, jump move.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh yeah.
And then the other one is going to take its 2 attacks. So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one, I'm sorry, is a natural 20.
Cool. Both of those hit. Do that damage.
You
Yum 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 yum
need
yum
a
yum.
nice
All right,
shield or
so
something.
that is 6 points of piercing damage for the first attack, and
Yep,
then
very nice.
13 points for the second one.
Sweet, absolutely.
Okay. Then it is Nafir's turn now.
Okay. I'm going to get within about 10 feet, because she said she moved 10 feet back from Gully.
20 feet. She moved another 10 feet after she cast that spell, so she's 20 feet.
Okay,
So you're within
Because she's
30
scared of
feet,
me.
though.
I'm within 3. Okay, I want to go about 10 feet closer, skirting around Gully.
Okay.
As I take a javelin off my back and just shout, "Mercy!" And I'm going to channel divinity. I'm going to cast a big bolt of lightning directly at,
Hell yeah,
at
dude.
Mercy.
Is there a save, or is it an attack?
There is a dex save.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
DC 14. It's low.
7, an 11.
That doesn't do it. So that's 2d10. I think it's. I don't know what kind of damage. 2d10.
Lightning damage?
Extended. Maybe it says it is called storm lightning. Yeah, so I think it's
Yeah.
lightning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus javelin. So I'm gonna roll a hit for the javelin,
Mhm.
which is
Mercy hasn't
16?
taken a reaction this turn, has she?
No, she has
Okay,
not.
cool.
does 16 hit?
Yes. No. Yes, just.
Oh, sweet.
Dang.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Okay, so d6 plus 5. Ooh, okay, so 10 spear damage, and then 6 and 5, 11 lightning.
Nice.
I think there are no other effects. Yep. Well, it's anything in that 5 foot, 60 foot long path. If there's anything in front or behind her, it's also singed, but that's about it.
Yeah. Some of the roots behind her kind of get singed, as you also that kind of like faint burning smell.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now Franklin's turn.
Okay,
Little
so I'm right.
Little Rat Franklin, right?
Little
under
Rat
the
Franklin is by the heart. Can Little Rat Franklin use Tree Heal as Little Rat Boy?
I don't.
Little rat boy.
I don't know. I don't think.
Is
you
it-
can.
Does the item, is it like as per polymorph?
Yes, but I
polymorph.
think you maintain your mental stats.
Yeah.
But I don't think you
Druids
can
can shape change and retain their mental stats, but don't cast in beast shape
Yeah, I don't think
until
you
they
can
hit a certain
cast.
point.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think you can cast.
So I'm gonna use an action to turn back into Beefy Franklin.
I think it's just a bonus action to revert back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah. So I want to like turn back and then use Tree Heal on the heart.
How disappointed is Owen now?
It's like, oh, and there's so much other shit going on right now.
He's metal now.
Rats.
yeah.
Come on, Cody, get out of here.
All right. So for Tree Heal, go ahead and roll that. Let me just see here. To affect this thing. Regain. So yeah, roll the healing hit points that you give it. Because I think you roll 1d4 hit points for it. Or no, well, alternatively, you can cure 1 disease or remove pests. Yeah, so we'll say it goes that route. So you watch as you kind of like, you lay your hands on this thing and you begin to heal it. You watch as the blight starts to retreat. It doesn't fully disappear, but you watch as it starts to retreat and kind of pull away as the whole thing kind of starts beating faster.
Ooh. Okay, so I've used Tree Hill. Can I do anything else, or like,
That's your action and your bonus action, so you could move if you wanted to.
I just want to like stick up by it and just like keep trying to heal it and protect the heart. Yeah.
All right. It is now back to the top of the order. Veyroon, you're up.
Stop me if this sounds familiar, but I am going to go and grab one of those snowballs, cast Hoarfrost, and then Biting Arrow. I'm going to try to do as much damage to Mercy Black as I can before I go to that great snow fort in the sky.
She is 60 feet away now.
Yeah, so it is a disadvantage.
Wow. All right, yeah.
Oh wow! Heck yeah, that's a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Absolutely.
4.
Don't worry, Veyroon's not dying. I have some tricks.
12. 16. 19. 23 points of cold and bludgeoning damage, and if she does a reaction, I do an extra 2d6 on when she does it. As I just stand up again and just whip it at her dome.
Wow.
Just huddled behind my walls, bleeding profusely.
Bully and a winter movie.
Yeah. Snow day.
Snow day. Yeah.
Just
winter
fighting
movie.
a vampire and then just a bunch of kids in the back.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
All right, it is the lair action. All right. You watch as like the thing hits Mercy again, and you watch as she's like, and she's going to. You watch as she reaches a hand out towards the heart, and you see this kind of like reddish pulse, kind of like beat through the heart and into the roots beyond. And you watch as this red light kind of moves through the root system, and she is going to try to entangle you, Nafir, because you're close, and Veyroon, you and your snow fort. So a strength save for me, please, from both of you.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. That's
12.
That's good. That's a 21 for me.
Okay, 12 is a failure. So you are grappled and restrained. Actually, you're just grappled. Sorry. So you're grappled by these vines as they kind of come up and entangle you. You watch these blighted vines kind of wrap around you. Veyroon, you manage to kind of like, you watch them come up and you just like tear them apart before they can get a hold on you. All right. It is now Gully's turn. You can.
So I can't say anything.
No, but you do take some damage at the start of your turn.
Okay, please go for it.
That's good. All right, 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 17 as well.
Oh,
So much.
bludgeoning or necrotic?
No, it's bludgeoning. It's like literally like from the force of you vomiting out this blood.
Yeah. That is bad.
Gnarly spell.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gully's
what do
my
we do
hit
to
point
you,
maximum
Tim?
is still looked by. It's down by 17. Okay. That's. Yeah. All right. Gully's mad now. If Gully wasn't mad before. With the like tree branch tentacles that I have coming out of my mouth, you watch Gully's form shift and change. It's just for flavor. It's not actually an action or bonus action that I do. I'm gonna go into like my full like scary piney forest form. I am so mad.
That's fine.
Oh no, Mercy
so
turned her
horrifying.
into a monster.
But you just see with this like you expect Gully to just like shamble forward and hit Mercy, but no, I'm just gonna raise my crossbow bolt and I'm gonna shoot her.
Yeah, I think you are incapacitated while this is happening.
Oh,
yeah, you are
I didn't
incapacitated.
hear that hit because we were. I might have gotten lost out. Okay, I'm incapacitated. Okay, so
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I am on
No.
my turn. I can't do anything at all.
Unfortunately not.
But I can make the save to. try
Yes,
and
you can make another
stop.
con save to try to get out of it.
But that takes my whole turn, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah, it's the end of your turn.
God dang it!
Dang, stanky.
That's gonna be an 18.
18 does. That's enough. Yeah, the DC is 17, so you managed to kind of like
Done vomiting
you
blood
stop
now.
vomiting, and you're like, as the spell is no longer affecting you.
I'm so mad. I just want to shoot her. I can't, and now I can. Okay, but I can speak again. So that's
You can
nice.
speak again. All right. It is Mercy's turn.
Of course it is.
She is going to. She is going to move. She's going to move up to you, Gully. She's going to move forward again to you. And she's going to use, again, that kind of vine whip that she has as she, like, rakes it across. She's going to try to hit you with that. But that's not going to hit. That's only 12 to hit.
No way.
And then she's going to lunge in and try to bite you. That's even worse. It's only a 9.
Not even close, witch.
But she is going to use her bewitching gaze on. She'll use it on Nefir.
She used her
she,
Nicole
like, looks
Kidman.
across. So Nefir, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I heard that, Gordy. That was good.
Thank you. Nobody remembers that movie.
I hate that I used it on this, but that is a natural 20.
Oh, all right. So, yeah,
Yo.
you're like, no way, not today.
Better than being charmed by a vampire, dude. Like,
That's fair, actually.
that's a good time to do a natural 20. Just not get charmed by a vampire.
Okay, she is gonna. She moved up towards you. She used 20 feet. She's gonna use. Yeah, she'll stay up in melee with you. All right, Ray, it is your turn. So
Okay, and-
Mercy is back next to the heart.
Okay, and
where Ray
where
was, or
is
Gully was.
how far is Gully?
Gully's at the heart as well, so she is 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so Ray is going to move forward to get basically right beside Gully, and even though this is going to break invisibility, she's going to cast her tree heal. So she's going to, because she sees that Gully has been obviously taking the brunt of these hits, and so she's going to try to hopefully help out a little bit, help her friend. Let me roll that really fast. Yeah.
You know what I
Gully
realized I
doesn't look
haven't been
great,
doing,
but like
Tim?
is still kicking.
Okay, so it's not that
Ley
much, but it's four hit points just because any little bit counts. And then after doing so, basically is going to you see where she kind of shifts her body in such a way where she's basically like blending in with the environment because she's using her natural ability to hide in plain sight.
Okay. All right. All right. So it is now. It is the Thrall's turn, and they are going to attack you, Varun.
Oh yeah.
All right. And yes, you can try, if you cast another spell, you can try to tap into a ley line, and see what's up. All right. The first one is going to attack you twice. Ooh, that's only a 9 for the first one, and so
Doesn't hit.
an 11. So that
Doesn't
one
hit.
doesn't hit at all. That one's better. That's a 19
That hits.
and a 16.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
Because
So
of
only
the
one.
snowball. This
All
snowball
right.
is the best.
And that's 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that hurt.
As it
That
just,
hurt
like,
me.
jamming across. All right. It is now Nefir's turn.
Okay, I'm restrained by vines. Is that
Yes.
I'm
You're grappled. You're grappled by
grappled?
these.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's an action to break out.
Yes, you can make an athletics check to try to break out of the grapple.
Okay. So this is also an action. Action economy. I would like to try and break out then.
All right.
10 plus 8, 18.
18, yeah, absolutely. You just like push it away. You use your bear claws to just rip it away, and you break free.
Great. Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to use the rest of my action to walk up and put myself between Gully and Mercy.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. We are now at Franklin.
Okay, so I'm still hugging the heart. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I was like, can you only use tree heal once, or I just keep trying to like fix this?
Yeah. Where did you got tree heal from?
Just from leveling up to like level 6. It was like one of the feats I could take.
Oh,
So-
amazing.
Friendly
It
forest,
should say
right?
within that feat how many times you can use it.
The tree
yeah,
heal
it's
a
like,
cantrip?
yeah, it's cantrip. So.
Oh, you can use,
wow.
Yeah, you can do it
I
again.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to heal the heart and see if
Okay.
that affects the battle some more. And
Yeah. You again, as you
Uh,
hug this heart, you watch as the blight retreats once more and gets smaller. And you can see the kind of greenish energy in the rest of the kind of dark wood knot kind of pulse a little brighter. And the heart is beating faster, but you can see that the blight is shrinking. It is helping. Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I want to put just stab my shield into the ground in front of the heart, so Mercy Black has a harder time reaching the heart.
Okay. All right. It is now Veyrune's turn.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna whip a snowball at someone's head. I'm going
This is
to.
a Care Bear, weird, messed up, bloody Care Bears fight. I'm hugging this heart, and you're just whipping snowballs at people.
Meanwhile, Gully is vomiting blood in the back corner. Like
I did say a messed up, bloody
I
Care
did
Bears.
try to heal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and tap into
They
the
took
ley
some
line.
liberties with the script.
Cool use of a natural 20, Adam. Cool. Yeah. I successfully tap into a ley line.
Yeah.
It is a Titanic ley line.
Ooh, big things happen.
Ah, gosh dang.
Big things happen. Well, we'll
big
see if I even hit.
snowball.
Let's. Well, okay, I gotta roll my d10. What does it do?
Let's go.
If your spell affects only one target, it instead affects up to 6 targets of your choice.
6 targets.
What?
So,
Yeah.
on biting arrow, as I throw the one snowball, it goes. Phew! Yeah, behind. That's
Oh, that's
dope.
so
Amazing.
dope.
Yeah,
That's
so I will do a disadvantage attack against Mercy and then 2 regular attacks against
Sounds
the
good.
boys on me. Okay, I'll do the 2 regular attacks. An 8 and a 22 on the
Yeah, the 22
zombies.
hits, the 8 does not.
Cool. And I'm just gonna have it do the snowball and the biting arrow damage, but not the hoarfrost damage because that's on the main one.
Okay.
Which it makes sense that that damage wouldn't also that spell also wouldn't go with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other splits. And then Mercy Black, come on, disadvantage. Not great. It's a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
Woo!
It's your AC.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Lucky,
All
lucky.
right. Mercy Black is gonna take 6. That's good. 10. Good though. 16. 23 points of bludgeoning and
Nice.
frost damage as I beat her once again, like right under the
She is-
eye, like one of those dangerous snowball throws.
She is not looking great. She is
and then-
definitely.
And then the
Yeah, for the thrall.
Thrall is going to take 4, 5 plus 12 points of damage.
You watch as like a chunk kind of rips out of the like bark, kind of pulls across.
And I look
All
at
right.
them and I go, "Ah!"
All right, is the lair action, but before I do that, I'm gonna see if the lair action actually works. That is below 10, so it does not. You watch as Mercy Black kind of reaches out, but Franklin, as you're healing the heart, she's not able to call upon that power, and her lair action has been disabled for this round.
Well done,
Hugging
Franklin.
a heart. Huggy wuggy.
And it is Gully's turn.
Okay, I am going to take one of the tree branches that is out of my mouth because I know it is purely wood. I'm going to break it, and I'm going to put it in my crossbow bolt, and I'm going to aim for Mercy's heart to stake her in the heart.
Okay.
Sick.
Sweet.
That's cool.
All right. Here we go. Let's grab my table. Also, I read too, because of my star and shadow casting, if I roll the necrotic one, I overcome any resistances. As long as she's not immune to necrotic damage, I overcome resistances.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, cool.
That's spice.
That's going to be a 22 to hit her.
That
Oh,
hits.
it must feel so good.
Not gonna feel good for her.
No.
Okay.
What a visit, like a visual.
So I rolled a 6. So the bullet fires off and pierces her. So that is going to be. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage to her,
Okay.
and then the 2d10 is psychic damage, and she is stunned until her next turn.
Ooh.
Big.
sorry. Instead of my turn.
Mm.
Ooh, spicy. That's spicy.
7. That's 15 points of psychic damage.
Nice. What's the 7 from before you said?
It was 10 piercing
And
damage.
nice. So 25 all up.
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
looking very hurt as you watch as it pierces into her chest as she and you watch as her whole body freezes up. And
How far is she away from me?
she's kind of right in front of you. She was in melee, so it was a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I thought she had moved. She had
She moved back,
sidestepped
no.
me. She moved around, and I was back, right?
No,
vomiting my guts out.
she came back
moved
up to you to attack you.
Oh, okay.
She
I
stayed.
can make that attack at disadvantage. Yeah, sorry about that. That is gonna be a 19.
Yeah, still hit. So yeah, as she's right up on you, you just boom right in the chest, and she's she falls back as her whole body locks up, stunned.
And as I
sick.
stand over top of her, I'm gonna put my foot on her chest, and I'm gonna lean down right on top of her, and I'm just gonna right in her face and go, "You don't own this forest. You were never supposed to be here. Get gone."
All right. It is Mercy's turn, but she is stunned.
Let's go.
Ray, you're up.
Come off,
Oh,
stomper.
yes.
I just you need to.
No, so Ray, because Ray basically just kind of blended in with the environment, but comes into sight and basically gets right next to Gully. So they're doing this whole just bad cop situation. We're doing training day right now. So basically, she's
bad
taking
boys?
her spear. Bad boys for life. Yes, bad girls for life. Let's go. So
Nice.
she basically takes her spear and she
Yeah.
said, "You will pay for what you have done to the forest and my friends. Your life ends today." And she's going to basically just ram that spear, but she's gonna switch it so it's basically the wooden part that basically goes through the heart instead of the other.
All right, so
And
this
let
is at
me-
advantage.
At advantage.
at advantage.
Yeah.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Prone on the
yeah.
ground.
That's
Let's
why
go.
monks are so strong.
Get
'Cause
her,
you punch
Ray.
them, you stun them once, and then you're just I'm just gonna keep stunning
Yeah.
you with my advantage hits.
Let's
It's
go.
auto crit damage too.
Woo! Okay, all right. So
It is.
I'm
If
assuming
it's stunned, if it's
No, I think that's
I thought that's
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Is that paralyzed? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
paralyzed is auto. Incapacitated is an auto crit.
21, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That
Okay.
hits.
Awesome. And
Get it
she's
right.
using her
Get it
full
right.
strength. So with both hands, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if it's enough. It is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. That is just enough. Just enough. How do you want to finish her off?
So when she says that your life ends today, she's going to basically just with her full strength, just because now she's angry, seeing all of what she did to Gully and her friends and everything that affected the forest. She's just putting all of that anger into that movement, that thrust down to pierce through. Straight through. So it's the strength basically goes all the way where she's basically just skewered to the ground.
Yeah. So as you kind of skewer it through her body, you hear that kind of crunch of bone as it slams into the ground, and you watch as her whole form, those flowers all kind of pulse simultaneously, and her whole form turns to mist.
Yep.
Let me just double check.
Party every day.
Yeah, she's scared.
My hand on my heart.
We need some radiant damage
We're
on
going-
that. I got
We're
you.
gonna happen
I
to
got
see
you.
a really obvious coffin in the corner, right? Just by chance.
With "Do not
alright.
disturb" written on the front.
Yeah, a little flip sign.
Please leave me alone. Yeah.
All right, so she is currently missed. It is the thrall's turn.
We don't miss her, but she's missed. So it's fine.
She'll
Yeah.
never be
Oh,
missed.
that's a good one.
They're gonna attack you, Veyrun. The first one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's a natural 20. These dice, Keisha.
Do it. Do it.
And the second one is only a 6.
Well, so here's the thing. Do the damage first, Tim.
Okay.
Do the first
okay.
one on natural 20, because the others might be at advantage.
Oh boy. All right, so that is 11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, the other ones are going to be at advantage.
Oh, do you go down?
Oh yeah.
All
That's
right.
failed death saves, right?
We're going to the snow fort place in the sky.
That's
The second one, the second one didn't hit, but it is at advantage, so it could very well
right.
hit.
All right. So the first one it goes down. So yeah, I'll roll that for the second. Yeah, that's a 15.
Yeah, that's 2
plus
failed
4.
saves.
That's 2 failed saves. The one is going to attack you as well.
Yeah. One slide. Let's do it.
Yeah. You hear Owen above you. No! That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, doesn't hit because of the snowfall. My AC is 18.
It has one more attack.
It has one more attack.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Oh,
Absolutely hits.
man.
So it reaches across and slams it into the ground
I grab onto it.
as the light goes out of Veyrun's eyes. All right, it is Nefir's turn.
Brother Bear.
You are within range to get back to where he is.
This spell is worded so terribly.
Okay.
Yeah, I have heart to heart on him, and I don't understand how it works.
Oh.
Oh yeah, what does heart to heart do?
For the duration, you and the creature you touch remain stable. It lasts an hour, so we cast at the beginning of the blood fight. I imagine it's not been an hour since then.
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour. No, not since the blood fight.
It's if you're reduced to 0 hit points while the other one has 1 or more hit points. If you touch a dying creature, it becomes stable, remains unconscious while it has 0 hit points. Make that sentence make sense.
No.
Yeah.
So I
it's
think
like-
what it is like you can stabilize me
Yeah, but you're
very
already dead.
easily, but I'm dead.
Yeah.
Can I have final words in my death?
Yeah.
I'm going to shout as I like claw into the thrall. Kill her, brother!
No.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Then I'm going to, I guess, slowly walk over and see if I can kill this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you head over. You get in melee with the two of them.
26 and a tire.
Yep. Those both hit.
Are you
Roll it
attacking
on.
the thralls or the mercy mist?
Oh, right, because I can attack the mist. Right?
You could try to
I
attack.
don't
it.
know.
No, that's not what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the other thing. That's a 10, and then a 16 damage.
16 damage. All right, that'll. And is that all up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough for that one because it had already been hit. How do you want to dispatch that one?
I'm just not even thinking about it. I'm just gonna take a backhand swing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna knock
just
its head off.
poof, just like you just blow its head off. All right, it is Franklin's turn.
I'm gonna just continue to keep hugging and healing that heart. It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Just hugging it, just putting some love into it. Just
All right. As you hug it again, you watch as the blight shrinks. It has almost disappeared. It is like almost fully pulled off of this heart. The like broken kind of carapace of this thing, like part of the bark that was ripped away, is still an open wound, but the blight is nearly gone. It is now Gully's turn.
Okay. So, I am. Where is this mist? It has just like seeped out from under my foot.
Yeah,
It is right there, right?
It's right there.
Okay. She. I'm gonna try to dispel this mist. I have to hit her. Is she able to make... I guess I wouldn't know this. Can she make a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Mm-hmm. That is a 24.
Okay, so that succeeds. So nothing happens as I try to cast a Starburst on her to do radiant damage. But with the rest of my... That Starburst is an action, correct? I'm so sad.
Don't be sad. He died how he lived, throwing snows at people's heads.
Oh, you shush, you're dead. Yes, that is an action. Okay. I saw him go down. I am going to yell out to everyone, Lad, we need Lad. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Can't let her go back to the heart. Get rid of her. And that is going to my turn. I am then going to start moving towards Franklin.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute.
You're kind of right there, Franklin's, because you're around the heart. He's kind of right
sounds
behind
good.
you.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right, it is Mercy's turn. You watch as the mist rises up, and she goes into the root system above. She travels her full movement into the root system above the heart. And it is now Ray's turn.
Okay, instinctively, because Ray knows that Mercy's basically trying to still corrupt this heart, she's going to go right next to Franklin and assist with the hugging of the heart.
Yeah.
And becoming one, and almost as if like roots almost from Ray's hands as it splits open. It's kind of like really deeply connecting with the heart, and it's gonna heal for. That's only one, but she's connected, so that way she can try to help.
Yeah.
So she's distracted, but she's trying to heal.
As you place that final tree healing, you watch as the blight fully pulls off of the heart, and the heart begins to beat harder and harder and harder, and you feel the ground kind of shift as you watch as a number of unblighted roots kind of push down from the roof and come up from the floor, kind of like, and you watch as some of them reach across and rip across the bottom of the roots, connecting it to the roots below, and they rip the blighted roots right out from the heart. As it seems like now with the blight off of the heart, it is beginning to fight back as it kind of pulls back. And you watch as it starts to move as large roots begin to encircle all of you. You have they haven't fully enclosed around you, but they're starting to kind of like, you watch as the roots are moving around underneath your feet. It is
Ray stays in place.
All right. Owen is going to take an attack on the other thrall to avenge his friend, and that is a dirty 20. He does
I
one
love him.
slashing
He's
damage
perfect.
as he goes, I hate you! As he like flies down from the roof and like claws at this creature in its face. The thrall is going to is going to attack Nafir because he's a greater threat. So the first attack is only a 7, and the second attack is only a 9.
Neither hit.
Either of those hits. It is Nafir's turn.
Go, Owen! Distracting. Yes.
Going. I'm gonna take two swings at it.
Yeah, I'll say this is an advantage because Owen is right up in this thing's face.
Okay. Then that would be 25 and then an 18.
Yeah, those both hit.
Great. 8 plus 5, 12. And 8 plus 5, 7 plus 5. No. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 and 12. 25.
13. Nice, that is just enough. How do you want to finish this one off?
Like in a sort of in like a similar fashion. I just want to like smack it like broadside and have it just go as far away from me as possible.
All right. So with that, as you dispatch this, the hostile creatures are eliminated, and you feel the heart kind of beating once again as these roots kind of surround all of you, including the body of Veyroon. And Owen as well, as it kind of comes down and creates this kind of like shield around you, almost like a cocoon, as it wraps you all up, and you feel yourself being pulled and beginning to push through the ground above you. As the whole thing begins to rumble, you feel this like this cocoon kind of press down around you as it pushes through the ground, and you can see you're moving through the earth at a fairly quick speed as it's rising up along with you, as you are moving through the underbrush and through the soil higher and higher and higher, and you can feel your ears pop with the pressure as you eventually come to the surface, as you get ejected out of the bottom of the forest. And you watch as you sail up into the air with these vines as they you come along a cliffside. You see the cliffside alongside of you as you get tumbled and thrown onto the ground safely, not from kind of a low, they kind of drop you and you kind of all tumble out together, including the body of Veyroon. As you can see, the mist up ahead of you snakes into the castle that was overlooking where you entered the Underforest in the initially Castle Shadowcrag. As you watch as it kind of seeps through the door into the castle. What would you all like to do? We are not in initiative.
I'm going right now. I'm going. Golly, someone stay with Veyroon. I'm going, and I run after Mercy. I start booking it as fast as I can.
All right, you get to the door. It is closed. How would you like to open it or try to open it?
Oh shoot. Can I try the door first? Is it just closed or is it locked?
No, it is locked.
Is there windows or something that I can try and scurry up the wall, or window holds, or something I can try and climb up to where I saw her
climb up? It does look like there is a balcony up top. You try to climb up.
I'm gonna try and climb up. I'll use acrobatics to try and do that.
All right.
I am also going to Yeah, I am going to pull another of my Gloomflower Corsage petals, and I'm going to speak the third command word, and for the next minute, creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against me. If they used, as I start to my form shivers and shifts, if their attacks rely, if they use blind sight or can see through illusions like true sight, it doesn't affect them. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and do this, and I'm going to climb on up.
All right.
And acrobatics.
Mhm.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's going to be an 18.
18. Yeah, you scramble up, and you get to the lip of the balcony as you kind of use your full movement to kind of get up to the lip of the balcony. And you can see there's kind of a simple archway that enters into this. It's a relatively rundown kind of ruin of a castle.
Do I see the mist?
Make a perception check.
That is going to be a 15.
15. You just spot it on the other side of this kind of like this kind of walkway that goes around the second floor. You just spot it kind of slip under a door on the other side.
I go up towards, and I'm gonna. Is the door locked? I
Yes,
go
yeah.
up to. I don't have anything that can help take me through the door.
It is a wooden door.
Okay, here's what I think I can do. I think I can do this once per day as a Piney. Yeah, I think I can do this. I am going to attempt to cast plant growth at the base of the door, and I'm going to try and knock it off of its, like, I'm just going to try and have this plant growth just, like, fucking wreck this door.
Push. Yeah. All right, I'll have you make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, so you watch as like you like channel all your energy, and the like you watch as roots kind of pour in through the window to your right as they like push in, and you watch as the like the kind of end of these roots, the same roots that carried you up, kind of sneak under the door and like push up and crack and split this wooden door enough for you to crawl through.
I do it. I crawl through, and the second I see the mist that is Mercy,
You see, when you enter inside, you see almost like a seed pod of this like deep crimson color, and from it these like veins of black just like all throughout it that creep onto the ground and up over the walls, and this whole thing almost like a flower folding in on itself, like the bud of a flower, kind of wrapped around.
Okay. I am going to. I know, and it makes sense that the mist is trying to go back to this seed pod.
Yeah, you don't see the mist.
Okay. I am going to grab onto my talisman, and I am just going to, like, call out, Haditha, I need you, please. And I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the seed pod.
Okay, yeah. Make those attacks.
Okay, that's going to be a 26.
26, yeah.
And that's going to be a 16.
Okay, yeah. So you blow away chunks of this seed pod, this kind of like almost like flower petals, just like kind of rip apart.
And because I have entangling blast from my this thing is now considered grappled. I don't know if that helped anybody.
It can't really be. It's like an object. You sort
okay.
of like, so you blow this away, but you can see inside there is this black blight. You can see forming almost the outline of Mercy Black starting to reform in this pod. So there is a corporeal element to this. She is not moving. It's almost as if she's being regrown.
I'm going to fire my crossbow at it.
Okay. Do you use your You break off a piece of you to do it.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do.
Make an attack. And this is at advantage because she's.
I'm not even shitting you. It's a natural 20.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to roll the damage, but you can. It's up to you. You don't have to.
Okay. I just want to roll to see what the effect on my crossbow.
Yes, absolutely. That will determine the flavor.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have so many
It's
flavors.
actually a heal arrow. Weird.
That's crazy. It's a revived vampire's arrow. It's weird that they put that on the
force
table.
damage,
So crazy.
and it's
So
blown 20
weirdly
feet.
specific.
It's force damage and it's blown 20 feet.
Okay. So you watch as you plow this stake into the regrowing heart of Mercy Black. You watch as it hits with such a concussive force. The whole pod just blows away along with all of this regrowth. And you watch as that happens and this whole thing splits apart. You watch as the blighted roots turn to ash. And you feel something seep off of your face. As the blight is destroyed and you have purged the rot. And you look down at your feet and there is a quickly dissolving mass of black ichor.
So there's like nothing on my face? It's like it's gone? The like raised everything is gone?
It's gone.
I like take a moment and I just grab my talisman. Thank you for showing me.
Thank you.
I hope you're proud of me.
I am. We may begin to heal now.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds real good. While I have you here, I know you felt him go. Can I ask you something?
What is it?
I know I stumbled on this magic by accident. Well, you gave it to me, but I wasn't supposed to be there. I don't think we've got a way to bring him back. I'll give up my magic if you will. You can have it all back. I'll go home if you bring him back for me. He's been trying real hard to be good to the forest. You've seen it.
That is up to the Margreve. Take him to a tree and plead your case.
Okay. I will. Thank you. Thank you. I jump. Is there a window? Like,
Yeah.
also, thank you, wonderful folks, for the raid. Thank you.
B&B tabletop for the raid.
Thank you, B&B. I kind of scamper back down the way I came, so I don't want to have to take fall damage because I don't know if I could take the fall damage at this point. And I run back to the group.
So you head back to the group. As the rest of you are all kind of standing around Veyruun, you notice the blight start to peel away from the trees. Or yeah, you're all standing around the body of Veyruun.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
Veyruun, you noticed, and I was like,
Yeah, no, no.
I'm in the sunship.
I would be kneeling next to him. I would have used my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds for no reason.
You try to no avail.
She's gone. I got her. There was like a seed pod, and she's gone. The force is healing, and look, it's gone. And you see that the blight is like sloughed off. I imagine Gully's eye is also healing too.
Kind of amateur that you didn't have a tearaway makeup
I
situation
know.
where you could
I
just
felt-
pull
I was
one
like-
down and
I
face
was
it's
like,
all
off.
gone.
how fast can I go and wipe all of this off and redo my face?
Just take a makeup wipe and then wipe half of it.
Yeah, I do have baby wipes.
Smear.
Um,
I'm glad you
Well,
got it,
Well done, my friend.
but
Yeah.
the price was too high.
But
I need your help with something. I think we can.
yes,
I think there's a way. I think there's a way to bring him back. Come here. Help me move him. I look around. Can I try and find the biggest tree?
You can make either perception or investigation check.
I'll take investigation for a 23.
Okay. You look around and you see a little ways in the distance now that you're kind of up on the cliff. You can see as you kind of scramble up into the canopy a little ways. It's going to be a bit of a travel, but you can see a very tall tree that kind of stands above the others.
I scamper back down to the roots. I look at Nafir. Now, there's a tree. It's a bit of a
My
trek.
brother will not be feed for the forest. I will take him home.
No, not feed for the forest. No, not at all.
Brother.
The forest has an immense amount of magic, and I think if we play our cards right, they'll bring him back. The Margreve will bring him back.
this is true. We believe the old wood that it has happened in the past. It could happen again if we do what is needed.
I mean,
And-
look at the forest brought us back up here after we healed the heart.
Okay. I will
If you're-
trust you this once.
I asked Aditha. And before you tell me no, it is my choice. But I asked her if a willing price would be giving up my magic. So that's what I'm going to offer the forest, to bring him back. I don't need it. So
After knowing you such a short time, I appreciate you would give so much of yourself for me like it.
I've had this magic a couple months. You've had your brother your whole life. That seems fair enough to me. Let's take him, please.
I'll pick him up.
And we start taking him to the tree.
All right. So you begin your trek through the forest, deeper into the Western Margreve, as this part of the forest is quite dense and wild. You see no signs of civilization as you press ahead, but you notice that the path ahead seems clear. Everywhere you go, every turn you take seems to be relatively clear as you head forward, and it takes you the better part of the day as night is beginning to fall. As you arrive at this massive, massive pine tree, you can see there is kind of a spot where there is almost a split in the trunk that kind of goes somewhat into the trunk a little ways, like a shallow cave.
Lay him there. The tree won't take him. I promise.
Ray will go forward and do something that is a tradition with the Old Wood belief, where openly, even though it sounds really scary, opening Veyrune's eyes, because they believe that if the eyes are closed, their souls are lost. So she does actually do that, which if Nafir allows her to touch the body, so she's kind of hesitating. Do you
May.
mind? And she
Whatever
proceeds.
works. You know
All right.
the forest, I do not.
Well, I think we've all done a lot for the forest, even though this is not your home. You had no... Ray and I, it's different. We're from here. This would have destroyed our home. So it is a duty or a rite of passage of ours to protect the forest, but y'all could have left, and you didn't.
Yeah,
So
we had a duty our own.
We took the time to show respect to the forest. I believe that in itself you connected with the forest as well through this journey.
I don't really... No, sorry, go ahead, Nafee.
We shall see if the forest favors us as well.
I don't really know how this works. I'm just kind of going off what Aditha said. So maybe we could all kneel down if everyone wants to like put a hand on him, and I'm gonna ask the Margreve to bring him back.
Owen, you help as well.
Yes, of course, of course.
You
Kind of
were
hops
his
down.
favorite.
No. As you all gather around the body of Veyroon and begin to speak your words, there is kind of a moment of held breath as you all look towards the body as the moon rises above you and kind of casts light down. You all prepare yourself. And that is where we're going to end it tonight.
Tim, you monster!
Tim, you monster.
Amazing.
Just have to wait and see if he comes back.
Amazing. I do
Tim,
want to
you
say,
monster.
2 characters I've had who've died because I did something stupid before a fight, because the difference of that 6 hit points that I took eating it off the skis was what killed me.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Nefir contemplated fighting Gully to make sure that Mercy Black survived.
Oh,
Make a trade.
Yeah, why? So that you could kill her?
No, maybe if she bites my brother, he comes back.
ooh, spicy.
Oh.
Dang.
Also, Teeny is right. Teeny said it's wild that Torrin and Veyroon are both firmly in hell.
Oh my gosh. More captain.
Both dead forever.
Dead
Get out of
forever
here.
in hell
With
Torrin's whole family.
Absolutely. Thank you. A fun little blip from our main campaign. If you want to come hang out with us and learn more about Blackwater D&D, we play live every Saturday night at twitch.tv/Blackwater D&D, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will see a bunch of us. Thank you to this wonderful table. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to everyone in chat hanging out with us tonight, and all of our raiders in. Thank you so much. We will be back, not necessarily... Oh, you gotta wait 2 weeks. You gotta make us wait 2 weeks for this, Carlson. Geez. We will be not back next week, but we will be back on May 8th for our series finale. So please come join us on May 8th.
The day after my birthday, so you legally have to be there. It's
Have to be
my birthday.
It's contractual obligation.
It's my birthday.
All of you have to be there.
You have to be there, and you have to be nice to me.
Thank you to Dot for running everything. This whole campaign so far has been an absolute treat. We are so grateful to be able to work with Kobold Press. This is just awesome. And as we do at the beginning of the week, I hope you have a rotten hearts out to all of you for the rest of the week. And we will
Usually I
see
do a
you.
heartbeat, but I'm not going to because I'm dead.
Oh, okay.
You suck.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.